Hello. You guys know this song? This is ancient. This is like old school hip hop, Run DMC. This is what I grew up on. Like, I remember being like, 3 feet tall and jamming out to this music. I had the cassette tape and everything. So I have some wild, exciting experiences I want to share with all of you, and I'm a little nervous. It's tricky. I did some I took a big leap today, and it was amazing and good. I'm still processing it all. Alexa, shuffle my sound healing playlist.
Shuffling your playlist.
So I've been processing a lot. My authentic truth is this last week, including like my birthday on July 11th and before. It was really dark, feeling really challenged, really alone, intense, heavy emotions in a consistent pattern that, yeah, it's just a big cause for pause, as well as some life experiences that reminded me, well, for one, hurt me, and the pain inspired me into expanding into the pleasure of my entirety of my life. These experiences came to me to help me see what's bothering me on the whole, right? The spell. All right, that should be better. I didn't have it right. Okay. Let me check the comments here real quick and make sure I have this. And
Hello.
Hi, Jeff.
Hello. Watching. Bring on camera. Wave. Make comment text on screen. Live.
Okay, so inner child stuff. So there were some recent experiences that triggered some deep, dark. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, play. Okay. Give me a moment. So, this pain and these experiences that came through brought me deep into some darkness that I'm carrying, and especially in relationship to the masculine, I'm getting lost now because it's basically a lot of inner child work around sacred divine masculine and stuff about my biological father, and feeling, a lot of stuff there. And so today, I have to like backtrack a little bit, okay? So basically, like, I'm in this state of recognition that there is some shit that is here for me to work on. I need to do something, and I need help, and I need support, and I've been dropping into a lot of ritual, and today, really connecting with the divine, as it being Sunday. Happy Sacred Sunday, everyone. I woke up with a remembrance and an inspiration about my childhood in a new light, a certain element of my childhood. So I was born to 2 dads and 1 mom. And there was a period of time in my like infancy and younger years that both dads were in my life, and then they all came to some conclusive decision that they were going to kick my biological father. My biological father was out of the picture, and they told me that this other man, Bill Love, was my dad. So I was raised by Bill Love, thinking he was my dad, calling him dad, and Bill, my original dad, not my biological dad, is African American and white. And so I identified as mulatto. I thought I had African American blood. And throughout my childhood, this is the beautiful inspiration that came through from my godmother. My godmother, Wendy Love, who's not with us anymore. The man who I thought was my dad's mom was my godmother. So Bill Love's mom, Gwendolyn Love. We used to go to church every Sunday, and we had 2 different churches we went to. One church was like closer to their home and was more of a white Caucasian church. And then, so this is what excites me. I remember I loved both churches. They were different, but what came to me today is when I went to the African American church, where my grandfather, my godfather, was a priest, reverend, pastor, I don't know. The energy was lively, like you think of that gospel music and just like, And so my godmother came to me today and reminded me that her son is still here. That I do have a dad that loves me. He sent me a birthday, he sent me a message on my, he sent me a happy birthday message. I don't hear from my biological father at all. So, me and Bill Love have had an estranged relationship. So I found out when I was in about the 3rd grade. In the 3rd grade, I don't want to get into all the story of how I found out, because that's just going to take me down a whole nother thing. But I found out he wasn't my dad, and I'm missing a lot of my life at that period of time. I think my brain just kind of like broke. It was like, what do you mean my dad isn't my dad? And one of the other components, and so when I called Bill today, I wanted to, I shared with him how I was remembering Wendy and the church experience and the different life that I had access to through him. And I feel weird saying this aloud, but as a little girl, when I found out my dad wasn't my dad, not only was it like confusion on that level, being only white and not having African American, it was a hit to me. And I got to share that with him today. And we could laugh and talk about it. I was like, I remember being a little kid and being annoyed that, what the fuck? You guys lied to me for one, and now I'm white, I'm Caucasian, and I've always thought I was something else. And it really, is I was raised differently. So anyways, For me, and the path that I'm on right now and the stuff that's been coming up, like I said, reaching out to Bill today is a big step. I'm pausing because there's certain things around this that I'm scared to share. Yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Right now, I really want to, and what I feel like was gifted to me through yesterday and today and the various rituals that I've been doing. Oops. What the fuck? What'd I do? Ah. Go away. Okay, am I still here? Okay. So, yeah, a lot of inner work, a lot of inner child work, and working on my relationship to the divine masculine, to divine father, and to my own inner masculine. Masculinity as a whole. Sorry, I'm crying now. I'm just feeling the pain. I have so much forgiveness in me, and love and empathy and understanding for some of the masculine challenges and the hatred and judgment that's thrown at men. And I really don't want to be that person. My life experience and my reality of being abused by every one of my male caregivers, providers, father figures, has definitely created some sacred life play work for me to do. I don't know what else to call it, you know? I am really in this space of transmuting pain to pleasure and reframing so much of Alexa, skip. I don't like that one. Some of my experiences and in the ways in which that I relate to life and to others, to the world, the ways in which I relate to my own masculinity. And for me, like, the biggest thing is feeling and having that relationship to the divine masculine, like just honoring. As much as I desire to be honored in my femininity as divine, I want to reciprocate that same level of love and empathy, and right now I'm really grateful for the beautiful divine masculine. As well as feeling like I want to apologize, both for myself and for anyone who can't see the divinity. And yeah, I'm processing a lot and doing a lot of forgiveness work, as well as feeling my own sense of responsibility in recreating harmony within this world and within my world. Ridding of the duality while honoring I feel like I'm getting a lot of visions, and it's a mix of stuff from my life in this life, as well as, I don't know how else to say it, but spiritual visions and messages, and just feeling the support. And I was feeling like a sacred masculine spirit chanting and drumming and stomping around me. One of the other things I dropped into recently was researching the indigenous tribes of the land in New Hampshire. And, you know, I mean, the people that are under me, the people that created and pollinated this land, and the tribes and the beliefs that and it was very patriarchal. There was a reverence for masculinity and the divine masculine. I don't know how to speak to it, and I can't remember the name of the tribe right now. But feeling the energy of our ancestors and, you know, people that, the spirit of the land, and how that relates to me and my presence here right now in absolute purpose. So, alright, I'm gonna go now. I'm feeling like really wee! And I have some cleaning to do and stuff. I have someone coming over later. I'll give them a massage. And, yeah, I love it when someone reaches out and they really want and need the work, you know, yeah. And so, it's exciting. I love the work that I do. I love being able to help people and witness people's bodies and minds and hearts and spirits and beings shift in front of my eyes and under my hands. Yeah. All right. Let me check this and I'll bounce.
Jeff Casey's watching. Jeff Casey, hello. Jeff Casey.
Okay.
Jeff Casey, hello. Jeff Casey's watching. Bring them on camera. Wave. Mama Mario's watching.
Hi, Mama.
Bring them on camera. Wave. Make comment, text, screen. Live.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Kill tools. Effect tools. Rotate camera to rear facing. Live with people in. Invite friends. Show safety actions.
Do.
Comment.
Do.
Update description. Turn flash off. Current state of flash. Finish.